Parallel parking has long been a challenge for many drivers. Well, not anymore, now that Active Park Assist is available. Using an ultrasonic-based sensing system and electric power assist steering, Active Park Assist makes parallel parking stress-free. With the simple press of a button, it will detect available parallel parking spaces and can automatically steer the vehicle into a space that the driver chooses. With the system active, the driver controls the shifting, acceleration, and braking, while the system takes care of finding an available parallel parking space and steering into it. The system works by scanning each potential parking space and its surroundings as you drive by to determine if the vehicle can be maneuvered into the spot that includes enough space on the opposite side of the vehicle to allow the front of the vehicle to swing out as you back into the space. Once an available parking space has been identified by the system, it prompts the driver to pull forward and to stop when the optimal steering angle trajectory has been calculated. Once the driver has stopped, the system will prompt to remove hands from the steering wheel and shift to reverse. That will be the cue for the system to steer the vehicle into that parking spot as the driver remains in control of the gas and brakes. To activate the system, the vehicle must be traveling at 18 miles per hour or less and be within 16 to 60 inches away from the parallel parked vehicles or objects as you drive by the space. Next, the driver presses the activation button. By default, the system will scan on the passenger side, but if you want to find and park in spaces on the driver's side, just use the turn signal. In addition to the message center messages and chimes, the reverse sensing system and forward sensing system, if equipped, will advise about the proximity of the cars and objects in the rear and front of the vehicle. The driver will operate the shifter to accept the assistance of the system and will remain in control of the accelerator and brakes while Active Park Assist steers the vehicle into the space. When the vehicle is backed up far enough, the driver hears a solid tone from the reverse sensing system and the message center displays, "Pull forward, use caution." This assistance is provided if there is a parked vehicle that bounds the parking space on the back of your vehicle. You can choose to stop and pull forward before the system advises, but this may park the vehicle further from the curb. The system may offer subsequent forward and rearward maneuvers as needed to align the vehicle in the space. Once the system has determined that the vehicle is aligned in the parking space, it displays an Active Park Finished message in the message center followed by a chime. Remember that the driver is responsible for assessing and correcting, as necessary, the final parking position, including the distance from bounding cars or parking meters. It's important to note that, for the system to function properly, the side-looking sensors and the front bumpers need to be free from snow, ice, mud, or other significant debris. Remember, the driver maintains full control at all times and the system deactivates when the activation button is pressed, or if the driver grabs the steering wheel while the system is steering. The system can also be deactivated or will not function if any passenger door or luggage compartment is open, if the advanced track system is deactivated by the driver, if either an ABS event or an advanced track event occurs while the system is being used, or while traveling above 18 miles per hour or 30 kilometers per hour for 30 consecutive seconds while searching for a parking space, or by exceeding 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometers per hour while the system has control over the steering wheel. The system should not be used if a foreign object like a bike rack or trailer is connected to the vehicle, if the front bumper, where a side sensor is located, is damaged or obstructed by a foreign object, or if a mini spare tire is used. The operations of your vehicle may vary. Consult your owner's guide for details. This system is designed to be a supplementary park aid. It may not work in all conditions and is not intended to replace the driver's attention and judgment. The driver is responsible for avoiding hazards and maintaining a safe distance and speed. It's that easy. Let Active Park Assist find a space and do the steering for you and have less stress parallel parking.